Wel- Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My Brittni Edwards. Hit like button, subscribe button before you get a notification.
https://youtube.com/@Brittni Edwards 1996 C equals LXCZ
Superstar crew lost the game Hall of Fame yesterday. And you see it gets the Thunder. 69-62. It's immediately Superstar. But if it was a game with Superstar, like I said, if it was a game with Superstar, anybody regular season or play on more different All Star.
If we lose a game on Superstar, I will lower the difficulty to All-Star and go from there.
I'm doing it. I got for the Pelicans. 11-1. Pelicans 8-3. That's better. Let's hope to play this game. Like I said, 11-1. We 11-1. We 8-3. Like I said, we lost the game all the same. Just against the Thunder. 69-62. Let's work. Play and roll. I also have Deontay Murray, Trey Murphy, the third. Shea Bay, Zion Williamson, Yay, Macy. Let's work.
Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. Taking a look at the Pelicans. They lost their first game in the NBA Cup. Is tonight a must-win for them?
I know it's just game 2 of the group.
Oh, took way I'll call. Hold on.
Hi, everyone. We got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage. And for
Let's
these
work.
teams,
Okay.
tonight's game will
Let's do straight now.
not only towards their regular season records, but also as their second game of NBA Cup group play.
Let's work.
A higher level of attention. All these games nationally.
Can't afford any more losses right here.
How will players perform with the light shining brightest?
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Andre Ayton out there with LeBron James. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Austin Reeves.
Clamp.
And it's
The
Edwards
D.
in at the point guard. And so Edwards will bring it up for the
Oh,
Lakers.
my
And
gosh.
stolen by Williamson. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And the basket
That's
is
not winning. That's a good D for LeBron. 2 up.
Can be so deadly. He gets a bit of space and he can take advantage of it.
Oh, my God.
to the right side. A kicks to Murray. Launches a three.
On it.
LeBron
Clamp.
grabs the miss. Here's Edwards. And
2-2.
with
Let's
the
work.
stuff.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious
Let's
power
go.
move from the point.
Let's work.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your
Let's grab.
scoring options.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Shot clock at 6. Count that one.
Yeah,
Talk
that's
for the block.
Zion's bread and
4-2.
butter. Absorbing and dishing out contact inside.
It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards drawing the double team. LeBron with the
Let's go.
buckets.
Up
And
1.
he's
Ball
not
4.
gonna miss
Let's work.
that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Pelicans have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the foul called on Austin Reeves.
Another foul to Reeves.
That's his first foul. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And James picks up
Oh,
the
no,
foul.
fouling.
That's his first foul.
I mean, I talk about still need a foul right there. Stop reaching.
Pass to Bay. Back to Murray. Kicks it out to Williamson. Clock
What's
at
it
4.
still?
Over Edwards.
Nope. Clamp.
And it's Williamson missing.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the
Let's go.
stretch.
Let's get on. We'll check it.
Creating
0-4.
space, Doncic will move defenders around.
In each of his first 7 seasons in the NBA, Coach,
On it.
DeAndre Ayton has
Uh-uh.
averaged a double-double.
Yeah, Kevin, I think DeAndre
Oh, I
Ayton,
gotta get on that.
despite being
7-6.
the former #1 pick, has actually become one of the more underrated big guys in the league. Like, this guy, as you said, is consistent. He gets it done every night, every year, and you can count on him. I like DeAndre Ayton.
Marty gotta hit that get open, bro.
New Orleans, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
Defying the
Oh.
laws of physics, Zion Williams.
Got
It's
one.
time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kev. It was a lost season for the New Orleans Pelicans. Continued injury troubles
Let's go.
derailing a team that, when
Oh,
healthy,
2-10.
looked
What's up?
capable
What's
of a
up?
top seed, leaving some wondering whether a curse needed lifting. But with some draft help and a still talented roster, the hope is this will be the year. Guys,
Go, 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 go,
All right,
go.
Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Bay. After Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Williamson against LeBron. Zion Williamson again. Williamson's got 10 points in the game. Here's James. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. Edwards.
Got 3. Got 2 teams. Let's
He's
work.
so potent offensively. It's easy to draw
Oh,
plays
come
for him.
on. Come on. Don't stop.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office.
Start real good. Start real good.
His home state of Louisiana. He
Go,
talked
get one
about
start
being
right here.
the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. And he's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there for sure. Hey,
Nope.
Shams, thank you very much. And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there.
Yeah,
And there's the
one.
basket. Whistle blows.
We'll go
and
6 right here.
three-point play going to the line for 1.
See, a guy like Ayton can power through a foul. And now he's got himself a chance at another bucket.
Hey guys,
16-10.
what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Oh, we down all 3 because of Thunder in real life. Let's charge. Let's go. When we lost a game against Thunder on here yesterday, we lost a game against Thunder
Also
in real
have to
life.
bring up their
Down all
passing.
3.
They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks.
It's probably
for their
sweet.
team.
Don't know what they're going to have it.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. Doncic finds it.
Let's go. We move right there. Over 8, 8 to
He's gonna
10.
put that one
Let's
in
work.
his scrapbook. Insane.
I'm trying to
dunk.
post.
And now they're
Well, he left
starting
me.
to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here
Oh.
we go, baby. It is showtime. Cool
On
with
it.
it. Guarded by Doncic. Cool,
No way.
no good. Edwards looking it over. LeBron outside. He takes it in.
Let's go.
A dunk by James.
20-10. Let's work.
That was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor.
One stop, one
There
stop.
may be too big of a gap here.
Fears with it. Edwards defending.
On it. On it.
Will it go?
Heck no.
And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, when they're playing off,
Oh,
you
God.
have to make them pay. And he could.
They set the pick to the middle. Doncic with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And the dunk by Doncic.
Let's go. 1-2-10.
What
Or
a way to
12.
start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Let's go. Let's go.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a
Why not?
perfect game plan.
With 4
Go to
seconds
LeBron.
on the clock. And
Let's go,
James
12.
throws it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They
Go in the first quarter. Let's go in the second quarter. Let's go.
And until the
Let's start up
defense
again against
makes an
Superstar.
adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
So as we end the first quarter, already at
Let's go. Halftime. We don't have to play because I like him making a halftime. Let's work.
Lead by 14. And back with the start of the... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Way to set the table. Offensively,
Oh.
they dominated. on the interior.
Well, if they're
Gosh,
going
it's
to be
fine.
that
Come up.
ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
They've got Jones. Trey Murphy
Let's
is
go.
out
Let's
there
go.
with Fear.
3-17.
And it's
Throw to the
Green
dome.
in at
Let's
the
go.
center, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Let's work. Let's work.
On the wing, Jones. Here's Fears. Edwards defending. Pass to Matkovic. Lays
play.
it up and banks it in.
Smart move.
We're
by
good.
the rookie
There's on
Fears,
12.
Passing it out of that pick and roll.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly,
Oh, they hit that.
expect them to. And even without that three-ball dropping for them, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And stolen
Look at
by
still.
Reeves, that's a two-pointer. The putback. And
Go do with LeBron.
throws it down.
Come on.
And because
Come
of
on.
his quickness, LeBron
Don't stop.
is hard to block out on the offensive glass.
We're not 12.
So strong.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Let's go.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Pelicans. Just about
Let's get it.
halfway through group play. Here are the NBA Cup standings.
Well, this competition has been really fun to watch. Some great games thus far.
Look at that 40 more losses. Fucking with the playoff team, not play your team.
Just gets
Shit.
better.
Got him.
Nice shot by Pierce.
We're at 14.
Into a nice flow this quarter.
Lakers leading by 15. Edwards inside. No one near Reeves.
Let's go.
Lets it go.
Got 2-14. Let's work.
The assist goes to Edwards.
What's up?
Edwards got 4 assists in the game. Well, the league has made sure the NBA Cup has dedicated nights on the calendar.
Oh, it's right there.
In order to
Got 216.
accentuate these group stage games.
And I like that format because it makes it clear to the players and fans that these games mean something more than a normal regular season game.
James.
Let's go. Get that though.
Throws it down.
Let's 4-16. Let's work.
Monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Right wing. New Orleans moving the ball around. To the inside. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
Good 14. We're tired already, bro. You've been in the league since the last city days, bro.
Reeves outside. And the Lakers
Let's go.
hit again from deep.
The
Let's turn
assist
18.
totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
What's up? They on it.
Jordan
Hold
sets
it.
the screen for Fear. Three-pointer.
That's all.
Rebounded by the Lakers. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Over there.
Reeves finds James. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play.
Let's go.
And Ayton throws it down.
They're at
Well,
18.
once Ayton gets just a
Let's go.
bit of momentum towards the rim, there's nothing you can do to stop him.
Jordan with the screen on Doncic. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
We're good.
And
They're not
guys,
20.
they continue to put a
They're trying
lot
to
of
fight.
pressure
They're trying to fight to
on
stay in
the
it.
interior defenders with their work down low.
An impressive rise for Trey Murphy. From a no-star
Let's go.
prospect stand in high school.
What's your 20? Now my team wants to win. What was the last game?
Well, look,
Real
Kevin,
life,
there are
ain't on the
guys
game.
like that, and Trey Murphy's been one of them. And what you don't know, certainly when they're in high school, is how much of a worker they are, how coachable they are, and how much improvement is out there for those guys. With Trey
Let's work.
Murphy, it just hasn't stopped.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
What's
Thank you,
up?
Kevin. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Back to you,
Let's
Kevin.
go. What's 420? Let's work. Let's work.
Big fella, Ayton, suspended in the air as he's creating.
What's up? What's up?
Williamson against LeBron. 2 free throws
Go
coming
foul.
up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Ayton. Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Going off.
Misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Los Angeles leading by 23. Doncic. Yes, that's LeBron picking up the assist.
46-21. Let's work.
That's
Let's
12
work.
points for Luka Doncic.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Uh-oh.
Murray against Edwards. Now Fears. 11 points last game. Finds
Good play.
himself wide open and drills it.
You know, he's had better starts.
46-23.
He's shaking it off here in the second.
Ayton the screen. Here's Edwards. And that'll be 2 free
Free
throws
throw.
coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Lakers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The Pelicans making a switch here.
48-23.
Poole's
Let's work.
checked in. The Pelicans have gone
On him.
6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter.
Won it.
Murray kicks to Bay. Good on the three-point shot.
Why can't I see your shooters?
With the triple, his first basket of the game.
46.
How assertive Bay is offensively. Solid at catching the defender there off guard.
Kicks it out to James. Off target from three-point range. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Keep him in with free
Good from
throws.
Poole. With 1 on the clock, doesn't go for him. And
Keep him in with free throws.
Controlling
Stop
the game
fouling.
and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back right after this.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You look at Los Angeles, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah, they are letting it fly. We need an air traffic controller out there.
I'll grab the cones and vests out of the supply closet. Shaq, the extra batteries are at security if we need them. And that about wraps
Play
it
the
up.
third quarter. Don't let the play highlight come back in the third quarter. Let's work. Stop. Let's start this lead out here. Let's go.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And on the floor for J.J. Redick as we get into the second half. LeBron James is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Doncic, and it's Reeves in at the small forward. Here's Murray driving in. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Outside Edwards. For Murray. Edwards with another miss.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
Oh, crap.
Bay. It's deflected.
Three.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Edwards, and he converts the layup.
50-30. Let's work. Finally.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Let's go. Let's go.
Spins.
My quarter take over. Please try to at
They
least.
set the screen.
Over there.
Inside. And
But still.
Here's James, and some very
Let's
good
go.
points for him on that possession.
50-30.
He's got 13.
No question,
Stop,
James
stop.
is the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Every team hopes to have a player on this list. A quick update now on the top field goal percentage shooters in the NBA. DeAndre Ayton is number 1.
Let's work.
LeBron James
What's up? What's up?
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages,
Oh,
just
still.
incredible stuff.
Down low.
Let's go.
Throws it down hard.
54-30. Let's work.
Okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T.
Let's work. What's up? What's
Pass
up?
to
Oh.
Messi. Here's Williamson. They set the pick. Back to Messi. And Messi.
Ayton, why go for that still? We'll put there too.
Basketball mind Williamson has is special. Just knows how to break the D down in that pick and roll.
For 3, Edwards. That's good. Basket
Let's go.
number 5 on a 5
Finally.
for 8 night shooting.
Let's shot there too.
That's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
To the middle. Here's Messi. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
What a setup by
4.
Murray out of the pick and roll. That is quality offense.
Lakers leading by 23. And staying an all-star back in 2022, DeJounte Murray has since been trying to regain that all-star.
Let's go.
Absolutely, Kevin. And
Let's
look,
throw 4.
the
Let's work.
major problem, like it is for a lot of guys, has been injury. When he's healthy, this guy can really play. He's a true two-way player and can help you win games at both ends of the floor.
Basket good.
There's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working
36.
inside and getting good shots from close range.
Screen by James. Here's Edwards. And Edwards
Let's
for
go.
the stuff.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like
36.
that,
Won't
we'll
stop.
probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Bay against Reeves. Three-pointer.
Off.
Rebounded by the
The
Lakers.
D.
James has got his 6th rebound on the night.
They have been bored
Let's go.
in this game.
36. Let's work. Let's work.
Won't
stop.
This huge lead. Oh, you hear that sound? That's the
Yep.
flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. It's stolen by Edwards. It's good.
Let's go.
Edwards got 9 points now. in the
6-36. Let's work.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
5 to shoot. Here's Williamson, and he gets the
Good foul.
whistle. 2
Good foul.
free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James.
And you look at Zion. His combination of size, speed, and strength can be extremely difficult for a defense to have to deal with.
A big group substitution here for
6-37.
Queens checked in. Jones comes in for Sadiq Bey. Pools checked in for Trey Murphy. And Fears is subbed in for Murray. Here's Ayton.
Let's go.
And Ayton throws it down.
6-37. Let's work.
It's always good to see Ayton going up strong, using his physical gifts.
It's Jones on the wing. Back to Williamson. New Orleans moving it around. The 3.
Heck no.
And
The D.
the Pelicans miss again. LA has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Ayton a screen on Williamson. Here's LeBron.
Good, don't. Break screen. 10:37. Let's work.
On the attack, LeBron isn't bothered by a little contact on that drive.
Out to the right wing. We've got a 9-second
They would
clock in the game clock. Here's Williamson. Doncic with the block.
Oh, Doncic.
Jones against LeBron. Doncic kicks to Edwards. Ayton sets the pick for Edwards. And yes, it's good.
Let's hit 30 seconds. Let's work.
Got 20 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game.
Give me a second. Please, Booker, get over. Let's go. Let's work.
Everything is working for them right now.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player
Look at the door.
this ability to
Stop.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
Hold it.
And there
On
will
it.
be a lot of drama down
Don't
the
you on
stretch as
it.
we head into the fourth quarter.
That's
But
all.
stranger things have happened.
Let's hit 39.
Pierce is out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Jones. And it's Queen in at the center position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
So much great work being done by players in this league, Coach. Herb Jones, for instance, doing a lot to help with financial literacy.
Yeah, I think sometimes, Kevin, what these guys do off the court is overlooked by people, especially maybe that are outside of the community that guy plays in at the time.
There's a lot
of guys like Herb Jones who really take the time and make the effort to help people in their communities.
Pass to Fear.
I'm over it.
Greg, one thing that doesn't show
Gotta
up in
pick
the
it
box
up.
score, and maybe should, screen assists.
Good D.
They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen.
Like that. 40. Let's work.
And you know the drive is coming from Reeves, but you still can't stop it.
Stop.
Pass to Jones. Here's Matkovic to the right side. Now here's Jones. Here's Fear.
Good D. Go and use that clock.
Had some space there after the little pump fake.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and
Let's go.
aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now.
40. What's up?
Over to the wing. Here's Matkovic, covered by LeBron. Fears with it. Out to the right wing. Here's Queen. Off target from outside.
Let's go.
Outside Edwards. Back to Doncic. LeBron outside. Ayton a screen. Can he keep it going? The putback. The kick out to LeBron. Over Jones. Excellent D that time from Jones.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt.
Let's go. Finally.
James throws it down.
Williams 42. Let's
Textbook
work.
pick and roll there. James doing a great job
What's up?
breaking down the defense.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Williamson kicks to Bay. There's a good screen from the high post. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Reeves. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Is that Reeves?
Here's the break. Oh, trying for it. And stolen by James. Shoots from the elbow. Reeves in the corner. Screen by James. Reeves into the lane.
Let's go. The 2-4-2. Let's game.
As a playmaker over time, he's so good at taking what he sees in that pick and roll.
Williamson dishes to Murray. Back to Williamson. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Clamp.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix. And so it's going to end up in the record books.
The 2-4-4.
A dominating performance for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of
Let's go.
what didn't.
4-4-4. Let's work.
Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for LeBron.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Edwards.
Good
Great finish.
It's 6-4-6. Let's work.
Oh, my.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best
Charge.
when it matters most.
Charge.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Murray. Now Messi. He's covered by Ayton. Back to Messi. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Another miss by Williamson. Outside Edwards. Puts up a three. No good on that one. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup. A 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And now, our player of the game, Clutch.
Okay. Never played the Bucks. Whichever one the Bucks 49. Superstar. Superstar. So, what's up? What's up? There we go. What? Okay, try to get audio went out. Let's play the Bucks. Whichever one the Bucks 49. Superstar mode. 2 lose. We lose to Superstar mode. Did All-Star. Let's work. Playing on the road. Bucks playing the home. Bucks have Ryan Rollins, Kevin Porter Jr., Kyle Kuzma, and Bobby Porter Jr. Let's work.
All right, Grant, when your team is in the second game of a back-to-back, do you play it?
Okay, there we go.
Differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have
But
to play a
still.
lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime?
Let's go.
It just depends, B.A.
And
So,
now the Los Angeles starters. Luka Doncic is out there
No
with
threes.
Edwards. Then there's LeBron James.
Oh.
Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's 8
There's
in
more.
at the
The 2.
5 down low.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
And they double up Edwards. And here's Doncic outside. Yes,
Let's go.
and it's Edwards
3.
picking up the assist.
Spot 2. Let's
Don't
work.
want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers.
Well, I can tell it's not a foul.
To deal with Luka Doncic. He laughed and said, "I think that's a question the entire league is asking. Luka is amazing. He's been a superstar from day one, and what impresses me the most is his poise.
Oh, 1.
Nothing
4.
seems to get to him. Guys, back to you."
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
James, a screen on Portis. Here's Ayton. Drives to the
Let's go.
And
Down
Ayton
4.
with
Let's
the
work.
stuff.
Watch
Let's
out.
work right here.
DeAndre
Let's go. Let's
Ayton
go.
coming through.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Rollins. Antetokounmpo, right side. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Once Giannis gets
Out
that
1.
close to
Down
the rim,
6.
you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals.
Yep, his youth sets them up for the future, B.A., but with LeBron
Down
James
6.
in the
4.
fold,
Let's work.
they still want to try to win now. 4 straight hoops. Ideal start for them.
Here's Rollins, guarded by Edwards. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
10-8.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
It's stolen by Kuzma.
Why'd you cut Reeves? Let's go. On it. On it.
Inside. James with a steal.
We're still.
Down low. Fast break. Here comes
Let's
the
go.
Lakers.
Stop.
And it was
So wait.
ignited by the
Let's
steal
work.
by LeBron. I mean,
Let's
he's
work.
got his head up right away, and the ball is out of his hands quicker.
James against Antetokounmpo.
That's off.
Can't hit it
The
from
D.
12 feet.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
Aiden, no good.
Everything right except the finish.
Gotta hit that
Have to
A.
keep focus all the way through the play.
The kick out to Kuzma. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Kuzma's got 5.
Boy, Kuzma superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
James passes to Reed.
Right back.
And the dunk to
14
finish
to
it
11.
off.
Let's work.
A beauty.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Kuzma outside. Antetokounmpo against James. Antetokounmpo inside. Giving them some nice offensive production with 13 points a game. Ha, well-timed shot fake. Got the defender off the ground right there.
Boy, Kuzma's such an impressive player, able to dial it in from these in-between spots with relative ease.
Kicks it to Doncic. From outside, off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Rollins. Check by James. And the ball out of play. The Lakers will have it. You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title club.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime.
Let's go.
And he knows
Let's hit 13.
that
Let's work.
while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
And the Bucks with the possession here, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. 1:27 left in the opening quarter. Porter against Edwards. And there's James from the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won one.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Edwards looking for an opening. Out to James. Off target from three-point range. And so Porter will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 2. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting in that bad but not coming through down the stretch. Those are hard to get over sometimes.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Yeah, well, Reeves is a
And 13
fantastic
three.
passer at his position. His selfless attitude is a big reason why his teammates like playing with him.
Up top, Edwards. He's guarded by Porter. And James launches it from deep. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams
Really tight
filling
quarter.
it up.
Do
The
it with the
Lakers on
like
top,
back in the
leading
halftime.
by 3.
Why are we keeping
And
it?
we'll get things started in the second quarter.
Let's work.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All
People
right,
get
guys,
quiet
what do you think about
when I
the
walked in.
offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside.
Let's go. 1-3-13. Let's
Green
work.
out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Torian Prince, and it's Jang in at the power forward position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So So taking opponents out of transition
Defense, let's go.
game allows us to be a big basketball team. Back to you guys.
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Nance, he's checked in for Sims. Edwards against Green. Out to James. Fires for three. Rebounded by Green. The Bucks trail by 6. You know, Clark, last season saw the passing of Junior Bridgman, who played 10 seasons with the Bucks and whose jersey hangs in their rafters.
Yeah, he was a consistent, reliable scorer and just a quality teammate as well. But his legacy extends far beyond what he did in his 10-year career, which was quite impressive. His legacy as a businessman, philanthropist, community leader was in many ways unparalleled. Just a terrific guy and a great loss to Louisville, to the basketball family, but also to humanity. He was a shining star in all that he did for others.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Nance. Kyle Kuzma. Comes in for Prince, and it's Rollins in for Trent. On defense, Los Angeles. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Here's Jang. Good.
Oh my God. What's the thing too? Block that.
Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Edwards. The D's right on him. From deep, Reeves. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Nope.
It's Kuzma with the miss. The Lakers lead by 7. James goes.
Let's go. What do we do? Won't stop. Won't stop. Won't stop. Let's work.
Wow, man. LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Here's Antetokounmpo. Whoa! Giannis with a showstopper.
Flash by Antetokounmpo. I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And they double up Edwards. For 3, James. Giannis with the rebound.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Kuzma, that's good.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Out to James. Again, the miss by James.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Porter Jr. comes in for Green. Now here's Edwards, tightly guarded, and there's James from the arc.
Let's go.
And it's Edwards picking up the assist.
The 428 won't stop. Why are we keeping the Bucks in this thing?
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 6-point game, and that'll be their only game on the road.
Oh, look at that. Oh, still.
Edwards
Not a
can't
foul.
hit. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. That's going to send Kyle Kuzma to the line. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Okay, but I don't care. I don't care.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
It's okay with the Bucks win so bad. Let's go.
Hit again from deep.
Add this game to LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for him. Antetokounmpo with it. Picked up by James.
The wall.
And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. 1:27 left in the second period. Pass to Aiden. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles.
One person.
Now here's Edwards. He's covered closely. And here's Reeves outside. Drills it
Let's
from
go.
deep.
4-1.
And now a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Portis with a screen on Edwards. Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Edwards. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh,
let's go. 4-2-1. Stop. Stop.
You're looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Antetokounmpo against James. Looking to end the run. Oh, the streak of Giannis.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Now here's Edwards. Not a lot of room. James. Can't get it to go.
You know he wants that one back. Right in his wheelhouse.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Porter from outside. James with the rebound. Here's Edwards. From deep, Reeves. Counted from distance. Reeves has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Why can't I get the Bucks in this thing?
Los Angeles going into the break up 12. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. I know you cannot be happy with this team's play in the first half. What will you tell them they need to improve on?
The score and our effort, our offense. They're just playing harder. They're more physical. They're tougher. Honestly, we're very lucky right now.
Lots to improve on in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Hey, everybody. Shaq, do you know what time it is? Nope. It's time to check out the early season NBA Power Rankings. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do. And that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic? Being off topic?
Well, that was more no topic than off topic, but that's all the time we have for this topic, thankfully. Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Sometimes you try on defense and still get scored on. And that's what's happening right now. They're struggling to find the answers, Shaq.
Got to tighten up. That's all I'll say.
Miss Billy and Zucker do not stop when the Bucks stay in this to work. Let's lock in order.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Kyle Kuzma.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Let's go.
For the Lakers.
Put that three. Let's go.
James out there with DeAndre Ayton.
What's up? What's up?
Edwards. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Reeves in at the three. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you're very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Back to you.
A new wrinkle. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Here's Edwards. Uses the glass on the layup.
Push that three. Let's work.
Got 8 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
James with a steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. The finish.
Let's go.
Edwards.
Let's hit that three.
slams it in.
Stop.
And he's now got the
But I took
double-double.
to the guard Giannis. They're going 3-point line. Got him. Go to the paint.
By a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop.
Go his 3-point. Oh, that's a plus score. His 3-pointer is only what, a 76. So we good.
Before the defense can get set.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. Taking a look at Milwaukee, towards the bottom of the conference for now, they are not happy with this positioning.
I think for the Bucks, when you look at their roster, they're talented enough to turn this thing around. But so far, the season has not come together for them the way people predicted.
Let's go.
That's the sense you
Let's
get.
put that three.
I
Let's
mean,
work.
The important thing is that they don't panic here. Stick to the basics and work out of this slump without trying to do too much at one time.
Clark, last season, the Lakers reached 50 wins for the 34th time in franchise history. An incredible number.
Yeah, that's a big-time number. And only the Celtics have more 50-plus win seasons with 37 total. And I think the difference in championships is between these two franchises. The Celtics with 18 and the Lakers with 17. Consistent greatness
open
for
too.
both franchises, clearly. Two pillars of the league.
Porter, the pass to Rollins. Antetokounmpo outside. Two in the cold spell, and he sinks the layup. He's got 14,
and that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Edwards, the pass to Aiden. Antetokounmpo against James. Aiden, a screen on Antetokounmpo. James attacking.
Let's go.
Slam dunk by
Let's hit that
James.
5. Let's work.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Rollins passes to Porter. Portis with a screen on Doncic.
Good call.
Looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Jang, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Portis gets the bucket.
It's a 37.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Now Aiden. He has 6. James, a screen on Portis. Here's Aiden. Oh,
Let's go.
He dumps it right on
We're at 37. Let's work.
Kuzma.
Let's work.
Man.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The 2K leaderboard shining a light on the league's best three-point shooting teams of late. The Lakers, #1.
These guys have been spacing the floor, spreading out the defense, and getting the three-point shots they want, as opposed to settling for bad ones.
And the shot's good.
Flashy stuff there.
That's a 9.
Junior defenders just couldn't stay with him.
And here's Edwards outside. Out to James. Puts up a deep 3. Ooh, that
Let's
one
go.
makes him 7 for 14.
6 1 down.
Got a
One
nice
stop.
rhythm going here today.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
The kick out to Kuzma. And he can't
Good
answer
D.
back. The three-pointer offline. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Outside Edwards. Kicks it to Doncic. There's the 3. They grab their own miss. And Aiden gets it to go.
His efficiency has been a big
work.
factor in helping them capture this lead.
Porter, the pass to Kuzma. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Rollins. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
No way.
And Ayton
Good
pulls
D.
it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards for 3. And count it. Now 5
Let's
for
go.
7.
6-6 and 39.
This
Let's
is what
work.
it's been since halftime.
What's
Remarkable
stop?
results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Prince comes in for Kuzma. Trent, he's checked in for Rollins. And Green is subbed in for Porter
Let's
Jr.
work. Let's work.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
Outside, Green. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down.
Let's work.
Start playing hero ball.
Just owning the offensive glass right now. Just refusing to let up.
I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games. And we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games.
Good job.
He's rolling.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in total control, up by 29. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man.
Let's go get it. Let's work.
The majority of big guys possess.
Don't guard him close. Don't guard him close.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened.
Good foul.
Got Prince, Green out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Jang in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh.
Both.
Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
You know, we've got to talk about how they continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Bait it.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Trent. Here's Jang. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past.
Defense, let's go.
Only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
James, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Ayton. And the foul is called.
He missed
it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yes, solid inside play by Ayton. Staying strong and taking the foul while still putting up a shot.
The first free throw is good. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee. But trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
Back to Trent. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Doncic.
Well done by Trent Jr. to draw the contact. He's not going to shy away from throwing that foul.
Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Trent hits them both.
No 4-4-3.
The Lakers shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Tipped away and out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. And the Bucks making a change here. Prince is checked in.
Oh.
And it's Green with the ball for the Bucks. Pass to Jang. We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. Unloads from 13. And he nails the jumper.
He's not just a good jump shooter for a 6'10 guy. Bobby's just a straight up good shooter, period.
James, a screen on Portis. Ayton passes to James. Portis with the steal.
What's up, cut that?
Antetokounmpo against James. Antetokounmpo, bam!
Yeah, always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Edwards finds Reeves. Now here's Ayton, defended by Portis. And here's Ayton. James inside. Antetokounmpo covering. Pass to Ayton. Ayton draws the double. And he gets it to go.
Let's work.
4 this quarter.
Coming out of the half now, making a commitment and concentrated effort to get to the offensive boards has proven fruitful.
Now here's Portis.
Still.
By Ayton. Now Los Angeles moving it up. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist by Reeves.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Green. Shot from the wing. Reeves pulls it down.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticize the wide open style of play.
Yeah, you know, BA, some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Doncic with a block.
Luka's sheer size makes him a mismatch for most guards.
James with the block. Portis with the steal. Antetokounmpo with it. Picked up by James. Porter, the pass to Rollins. Back to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Portis outside. Here's Rollins. Rejected by James.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the
2-4-7. Let's work.
It needs to be.
One touch right there.
Just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Pass to Rollins. Can they get it? And another miss by Milwaukee.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of
Let's go. Let's go, LeBron.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, BA, you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. So go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in the 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for LeBron James.
Boy, he was a man-child menace on the boards, outworking everybody. Boy, that's a tone setter for this team, too.
Doncic finds Edwards. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Ayton, the screen on Porter. Outside Edwards. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Now here's Antetokounmpo. So it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game.
LeBron, it's been a long road trip away from home. Aside from wins, what are you looking to accomplish?
Well, for us, I think it's great to be on the road. I mean, it's just us. You know, you kind of have like a bunker mentality when it's just you on the road. It's just us. That's it. You know, so we're far away from our home. So it's just, you know, like I said, it's all about us and how we can continue to try to get better, especially with our young guys. You know, I think it's a good experience for all of them.
Growing that mentality will definitely help come playoff time. Thanks, LeBron.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that about wraps it up for Allie LaForce.
At the power forward position. Well, it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum, heading towards the season.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Markkanen. Bailey out there with George. Then there's Jaren Jackson. And it's Kessler in at the 5 spot. And Edwards drops them both.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Now here's Jackson. Looking for Markkanen. He gets it there. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
2-2.
Well, get the ball and go to work. Markkanen using his size to great effect inside.
Edwards inside. Looking on George.
Let's go. 3, 5-2. Let's work. Let's work.
Looking for draining the triple.
George passes to Jackson. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's LeBron, and the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
That's a foul.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
And the basket by Bailey.
And with his endless length,
Up 1, 4.
A good option down low.
Edwards finds a screen by James.
Let's go. 3, 7, 4. Let's work. Let's work.
DeAndre Ayton gets loose and does some work.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Pass to George. Shoots the 3.
Heck no.
Rebound the Lakers. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Now 4.
A monster down
Let's
low.
work.
LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Markkanen kicks to George. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Clutch.
You can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. It's stolen by Edwards. Goes up. And Edwards.
Let's go. Now block my shot. Going 4. Let's cross. Let's work.
Just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now, here is George. His last outing with 20 points. Pass to Markkanen. Lets it go with a 3.
Off.
The shot comes out. Los Angeles leading by 7. Ayton, the pass to Doncic. Here's Bailey. Guarded by Doncic. Now Kessler. Bailey with a wide open look. Hands it from downtown. Bailey's got 5.
There's no question Bailey can score from anywhere. The defense cannot allow this guy to run free.
Edwards drawing the double team. No one near Doncic as he lets it.
Let's go.
That's in coming off the
14-7. What's up? What's up?
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe some... They all get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Guys, back to you.
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Nurkic, the best of Filipowski. Driving to the basket. Good
49.
Basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
The kick out to LeBron. And another 3 for the Lakers.
39. Let's work. Let's work.
The rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No
Let's stop.
hesitation off the catch. You love to see it.
Filipowski in the corner. Pass to Collier. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by George, no good. Lakers leading by 8. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. And good that time.
Oh, watch it. 99. What's up? What's up? What's up? Let's work.
Open rhythm looks.
Now, here's Nurkic. To the paint. Here's Sensabaugh. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here is Edwards. His last outing, he had 18 points.
One person.
Back to Reeves. Lakers working the ball around now. Edwards, good.
Going to left. What's up? What's up? Let's go.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Sensabaugh. He's defended by Reed. There's the pick. Here's George. Rebound the Lakers.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense...
What's 11? What's up? What's up?
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's
You're going to the second quarter.
Got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully
Let's work.
Lakers lead by 10. 2K. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball.
Let's work.
This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Los Angeles.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, they've also been alert and
Let's go.
active on the defensive end.
What's the 13? Let's work.
And turning those into points on the offensive end.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then it's Collier. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2. Nurkic against Ayton. Nurkic in it. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. This is the most they've led by 13 points. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last
13. Go for it. Go for it.
They found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus. Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Zadidi, after winning the Most Improved award back in 2023,
30-16. What's that one? Stop.
To reach that level again.
I think one thing that happens, Kevin, when you become the focal point of the opponent's scout, you're getting the best defender, you might be getting multiple defenders, and that takes some time to adjust to.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Jazz making a change here. George is checked in. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Sensabaugh. Markkanen with it. Defended by Reed. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Markkanen passes to Collier. Here's Sensabaugh. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh, and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Doncic outside. Now he's got 8.
Let's go. 13-17. What's that one? Stop.
Goal situation. LeBron wins once more with his aggressiveness.
Floats one up. And now you're missing.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
It's stolen by Edwards. A finish.
Let's go.
With the stuff.
Go for 17.
There you go. One team operating on all cylinders.
One stop.
Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Sensabaugh. He's defended by Reed. 6 to shoot. Here's Collier. And he banks in the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here.
Go for 17.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Go 6-19. Let's work.
Well, look at the fluidity in the screen and roll. DeAndre Ayton so good at taking what he sees in these sets.
George in the post.
Doncic. Let's go. 13-19. Let's work.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Good call.
Looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Jaron Jackson, he's checked in for the
4-19. What's up? Let's go.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Jazz with some changes. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Collier in for Markkanen. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team.
Kessler passes to Baylor. Here's Collier. Edwards defending. Just 4 to shoot. For the 3.
Good D.
Outside for George. Jackson, a screen on Doncic. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Clutch. Putting up about 24 points per, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch.
Let's go. 14-19. Let's work.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Ayton against Kessler. Pass to Jackson. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Kessler, no good. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to Chicago. Here's LeBron. Now Reeves. There's 25 seconds left here in the second. Ayton, a screen on George. Here's Reeves. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation.
Defense.
Over and back. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. James with a deep 3. And so it's holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this.
You're going to have to turn over there.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the Thunder, they're going against #1. It's a huge challenge, but they have the talent and the coaching to compete.
It'd be a nice morale boost if they can pull it off. And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Lakers.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak. It just needed a capper.
Let's delete our coordinates. I like my course. Let's work.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say? Clutch, an impressive effort here today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
LeBron James is out there with Ayton. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Edwards in at the 1 spot. That's J.J. Redick's 5 as we get into the second half.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Reeves with it. Aiton a screen on Jackson. Here's Reeves. Cans the shot.
Let's go. Go 6-2.
Reeves has got 11 points.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, Ace Bailey's draft journey was highly scrutinized, and it wasn't just his height. But at the combine, he measured over 2 inches shorter than he'd been listed
Right back though.
in college.
What else in the Let's work.
His refusal to work out for any team surprised a lot of folks and executives around the league. But it didn't scare off the Jazz, who selected him 5th overall.
Not everyone can shoot like him. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Got a chance now to take a look at some numbers for LeBron James.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know
but still,
he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this year.
Let's go. What slump? What slump? That finish.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play.
Stop.
Brought to you by AT&T. Jackson has the open look. A shot's good on the assist by Jordan.
Shooters right there.
Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Edwards looking it over. Reeves outside. And
Let's go. Let's work. Let's work.
Why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
Outside, Markkanen. Bailey sends a screen for Markkanen. Takes a 3.
It's
hauled in by Edwards.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
James a screen on George. Edwards flies in.
Let's go.
Let's
6-8.
Again here
Let's work.
today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And so George will bring it up for Utah. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Well, late first-round pick, Doris, back in 2022.
And 1 36.
He was a sleeper. He has shown a lot for sure.
Oh, no question about it, Kevin. We are talking about a guy who's got size. He's consistent on the backboards. But there's an offensive arsenal there that maybe was a bit unexpected.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. It's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said winning has taken a back seat nowadays with a lot of these kids. They care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Back to you, Kevin.
It's all about results. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Pass to James. Reeves with the screen for James.
Let's go. Put it to 3. Let's work. Let's work.
Brings down the house. LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Markkanen kicks to George. Lock in 6. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
How about the numbers here for James? And remember, the second best free throw shooter in the league by percentage. He does not miss many.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Walker Kessler. And it's Collier in for Bailey. Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Isaiah Collier. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Let's go.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Outside Edwards.
Let's go. Big arm. 33 plus. Let's go.
One of the game's top dunkers. Utah's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. That's good by Sensabaugh.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away
37.
from the three-point shot.
Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him.
Oh, my goodness. Great timing on the rejection by Nurkic. Such good defense there.
Lays it up off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A fadeaway. Edwards can't hit. For Utah, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Here's Sensabaugh. He's defended by Reeves. Nurkic, a screen on Reeves from downtown, and that one released.
And still court time. Still quite a good over support.
The third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Los Angeles on top, running away with this one. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Kyle Filipowski. He's out there with Lowry Markkanen. Collier out there with Nurkic, and it's Sensabaugh in at the two-guard spot. Edwards inside.
Let's go. Let's go 41. Let's work.
Edwards got 21.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And here's Doncic from the arc. To the inside.
Let's go. This is 41.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
On top.
Here's Collier. Pass to Markkanen. Over Reeves.
There's no.
And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking. We'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
Here's Collier. Edwards defending. Filipowski. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Oh, here's Edwards. Guarded close.
Let's go.
Slams it in.
Credit the screen
Taking over.
giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
They have been board dominant in this game.
Let's go. 7-4-3. Let's work.
Vintage LeBron James. He's cooking, and this guy may be the best to have ever done it.
Pass to Markkanen. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Utah moving it around. Here's Collier. Edwards defending. And it's Collier missing.
I think they could have gotten a better look right there. And he just a little over anxious, I think, to get that shot off.
TB1 complained about the review process. the longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level. And
Let's
then
go.
all of a sudden it stops.
1, 2,
If
4,
the
3.
duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
Los Angeles has gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding
boy.
75% mark.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Defensive foul. Jaren Jackson Jr.
That free throw good from Doncic.
10 foul
So
for 3.
Doris, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM, and you can walk us through this. STEM.
That's
What's
right,
up?
Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning contact. Those actions will be penalized.
Here is Edwards. Out to Doncic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. Here's Bailey. James defending. Outside Jackson. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Bailey. They could use a bucket. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Edwards inside. Working on George.
Let's go.
Right on target.
1, 4, 3. 4.
She's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat.
Let's go. 8, 4, 3. What's up? What's up?
Able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Clutch.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in. And boy,
Let's go.
a lot of them
2, 4, 3. Like that.
Every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Markkanen against Reeves. Markkanen, good.
Good, bro. Like a white.
35
2, 4,
seconds
5.
left in the fourth quarter. George against Edwards. Kicks it out to James. Outside Edwards. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Utah with the rebound. And here's George. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Well, Luka, many feel that this team is exceeding expectations. How do you keep this rhythm going?
Yeah, we just gotta keep going like that. You know, don't listen to anybody. Just be ourselves. You know, play as a team, and that's our key.
You got it. Thanks.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll do it, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Clutch.
I should be back with a second upload when my iPad goes dead.